Hello, friends. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm coming to you today from my office, and you'll hear some music from the weight room that is just outside that window where they're working out, so hopefully it's not too distracting to you. We're reading still in the book of Proverbs. We're reading the Proverbs of Solomon, and we're currently in chapter 12. We're starting in verse 1 and reading through verse 8. So without further ado, I've called this one called, Discipline and Good Sense. And let's see what the book of Proverbs has to say to us today about that. Proverbs chapter 12, verses 1 through 8 in the ESV. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. A good man obtains favor from the Lord, but a man of evil devices he condemns. No one is established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous will never be moved. An excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who brings shame is like rottenness in the bones. The thoughts of the righteous are just, the counsels of the wicked are deceitful. The words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright delivers them. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous will stand. A good man is commended according to his good sense, but one of twisted mind is despised. So it's interesting. This starts with discipline and ends with good sense. I find it funny that just because the words here in the ESV, it says that discipline, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, and he who hates reproof is stupid. So there's this sense that to get yourself from a place where you're being disciplined, or you're disciplining yourself, or you're submitting to the discipline of the Lord, once you do that, you will love knowledge, and it's a sign that you love knowledge that you're willing to submit and be disciplined and follow the advice and leadership of someone else, and especially that of the Lord. And that is why you will end up being commended for your good sense, because you are disciplined. There's lots of things that go that sort of fill in the gaps here. One of the things that stuck out to me is that it says a good man and a man, so it's referring to that. But then if you read in the NIV, it just says a person. However, this part where it talks about the wife, even in the NIV, they don't take away that. It still talks about an excellent wife is the crown of her husband. And I would say that would be going both ways. If you are not a good spouse, you're going to bring shame and rottenness to the bones of your spouse. And if you've ever experienced that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I also think it's great that it starts with discipline, and then it points out that you cannot be established by wickedness. It's the roots of righteousness that go down deep and will not be moved. That's where discipline goes to. It goes to building those roots, and it's not an easy journey. And then it also talks about thoughts and words, and it says that the thoughts of the righteous are just, and the counsels of the wicked are deceitful. And then it talks about the words. So it starts with your thoughts, and then your words, and then will end up being your action, which is the discipline part. And that is how you end up being commended for your good sense. So that's how I'm going to sum this one up today. Proverbs chapter 12, verses 1 through 8 in the ESV on Wisdom Wednesdays. Good sense and discipline. Don't forget that if you want to have favor from the Lord, it starts with being disciplined. All right, have a great week. See you on Saturday.